Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm Dr. S.K. Singh, PhD, and I'm excited to be here with you today. We're going to explore the requirements for EU GMP certification, a crucial aspect for the pharma and healthcare industries. Over the next few slides, we'll cover the key standards, processes, and best practices needed to achieve certification. So let's get started and make this session both informative and engaging. Let's take a closer look at the definition of EU GMP. EU GMP stands for European Union Good Manufacturing Practice. It's a set of regulatory guidelines issued by the European Medicines Agency, or EMA. These guidelines are designed to ensure that pharmaceutical products are produced, controlled, and distributed consistently and reliably. The goal is to meet quality standards that are appropriate for their intended use and what's specified in the product's documentation. EU GMP is really the backbone of quality assurance in pharmaceutical manufacturing. It helps guarantee that the products are safe, effective, and of high quality. It also emphasizes the importance of controlling manufacturing processes and environments to prevent issues before they happen. That includes maintaining thorough traceability and robust documentation, which are essential for data integrity and accountability. Another key point is risk minimization. EU GMP aims to reduce risks like contamination, mix-ups, or deviations from the process that could compromise the product. And it's not optional. Any pharmaceutical company wanting to manufacture or supply medicines to the European Union market must comply with these guidelines. This ensures a consistent standard across the industry, protecting patient safety and public health. So, in the context of our overall discussion on quality management, EU GMP is fundamental because it sets the regulatory framework that underpins everything we do to ensure product integrity and compliance. When manufacturers obtain EU GMP certification, they unlock access to global markets, making it easier to expand their reach and compete internationally. It also significantly enhances product quality and safety, which is crucial for building trust with customers and ensuring compliance with strict regulations. This certification helps strengthen customer trust by demonstrating a commitment to high standards. Additionally, it reduces regulatory risks, meaning fewer obstacles and potential delays in getting products approved or marketed. Achieving EU GMP certification can also improve operational efficiency, streamlining processes and reducing waste. This, in turn, facilitates overall business growth by opening new opportunities and markets. Finally, it supports a culture of continuous improvement, encouraging manufacturers to maintain high standards and innovate constantly. All of these benefits align perfectly with our theme of building sustainable, trustworthy, and competitive manufacturing practices. Let's take a closer look at facility requirements. A well-designed facility is the foundation of safe and compliant manufacturing. This means creating a layout that is hygienic and controls contamination effectively, with proper zoning, HVAC systems, and cleanroom classifications. These elements work together to maintain a controlled environment, ensuring product safety and quality. Next, documentation is critical. Every step of the manufacturing process must be recorded accurately and traceably, following good documentation practices. This not only ensures regulatory compliance, but also allows us to review and verify our procedures whenever needed. Moving on to quality systems, a robust quality management system is essential. It covers everything from change control and deviations to CAPA, internal audits, training, and risk management. These components work together to maintain consistent product quality and address issues proactively. Finally, operational controls involve having clearly defined and validated procedures. These procedures govern manufacturing, cleaning, equipment use, and process monitoring. They are designed to prevent cross-contamination and ensure that each batch of product meets our quality standards reproducibly. Together, these minimum requirements form the backbone of a compliant and efficient manufacturing operation, aligning with our overall goal of delivering safe, high-quality products. Let's take a closer look at the quality manual and SOPs. These are essentially the backbone of our quality management system. They consist of a structured set of written procedures and guidelines that clearly define our company's quality standards. Importantly, they also outline step-by-step instructions for all critical operations, helping us maintain consistency and ensure compliance across the board. Next, we have the change control process. This is a formal system that we use to evaluate, document, approve, and implement any proposed changes, whether they involve processes, equipment, materials, or documents. The goal here is to prevent any negative impact on product quality. Change control helps us manage modifications systematically, ensuring that everything remains reliable and safe. Finally, let's talk about the CAPA system. This stands for Corrective and Preventive Actions. It's designed to identify the root causes of deviations, customer complaints, or failures. Once those causes are understood, we implement targeted actions to eliminate recurring issues and drive continuous improvement. Together, these elements, manuals, SOPs, change control, and CAPA, form the core of our quality management system, ensuring that we consistently deliver high-quality products and continuously enhance our processes. Let's delve into some key components of quality management. First, we have Quality Risk Management, or ICH-Q9. This is a systematic approach that relies on science and risk assessment principles. Its goal is to identify, analyze, and control risks that could impact product quality, safety, and compliance. Essentially, it helps us proactively manage potential issues before they become problems, ensuring that our products meet the highest standards. Next, we have the Product Quality Review, or PQR. This is a periodic and comprehensive evaluation of our product quality. It involves reviewing processes, trends, deviations, and stability data. The purpose is to confirm that our manufacturing processes remain consistent, compliant, and suitable over time. This review acts as a vital check to ensure ongoing product quality and to identify areas for continuous improvement. Finally, the Quality Management System, or QMS, ties everything together. It's the framework that encompasses all our quality policies, procedures, and practices. A robust QMS ensures that quality is built into every aspect of our operations, helping us maintain compliance and deliver safe, effective products. Together, these elements form the backbone of a strong quality culture, supporting our overall goal of delivering excellence in every product we produce. Let's take a closer look at the organizational structure. Having a clearly defined hierarchy is essential to ensure that everyone understands their roles and responsibilities. This helps with proper oversight, accountability, and the smooth functioning of all GMP-related activities. When roles and reporting lines are clear, it minimizes confusion and ensures that tasks are handled efficiently. Now, moving on to the qualified persons, or QPs. These are designated experts responsible for certifying each batch before it's released. Their role is critical because they make sure that every batch has been manufactured and tested according to EU GMP standards. They also verify that everything meets all regulatory and quality requirements, which is vital for product safety and compliance. Next, let's discuss GMP training. Regular and well-documented training programs are key to keeping all personnel up to date. It's important that everyone understands GMP principles, standard operating procedures, safety practices, and their specific job responsibilities. Ongoing training not only maintains high standards, but also helps prevent mistakes and enhances overall quality. Finally, we have hygiene policies. Strict personal hygiene and sanitation guidelines are essential to prevent contamination. This includes gowning procedures, health checks, and proper behavior within cleanrooms. By adhering to these policies, we maintain the integrity of the product and uphold the high-quality standards expected in GMP environments. Now, let's take a closer look at the importance of a hygienic layout in our facilities. A well-designed layout is crucial because it supports smooth flow of both materials and personnel, which helps prevent bottlenecks and contamination risks. By organizing the space efficiently, we can maintain cleanliness throughout all production areas, ensuring product integrity. Segregation is another key aspect. Physically and procedurally separating different manufacturing zones is essential to prevent cross-contamination between products, materials, operations, and even personnel. This separation helps us uphold high safety and quality standards. Moving on to HVAC requirements, having a controlled heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system is vital. It maintains the proper cleanroom classification, regulates temperature and humidity, and manages pressure differentials and airflow. All of these factors are critical to ensuring the safety and quality of our products. Water systems, like purified water and water for injection, must be validated and properly maintained. They are responsible for generating and distributing water that is free from microbes, chemicals, and endotoxins, especially at the points of use, which is vital for product safety. Environmental monitoring is an ongoing process. Continuous checks of air, surfaces, and personnel help us ensure that the cleanroom conditions stay within the required limits. This ongoing oversight supports GMP compliance and helps us detect and address any issues promptly. Finally, all these elements, layout, segregation, HVAC, water systems, and monitoring, are interconnected. Together, they form the foundation of a facility that not only meets regulatory standards, but also ensures the highest quality and safety of our products. Let's talk about equipment qualification, which includes DQ, IQ, OQ, and PQ. This is a structured process that ensures our equipment is properly designed, installed correctly, operates as it should, and performs consistently throughout its entire life cycle. It's all about making sure everything functions reliably from start to finish. Moving on to calibration and maintenance. Regular and documented calibration, along with preventive maintenance activities, are essential. These practices help us maintain equipment accuracy and reliability, ensuring everything stays within the required specifications and remains compliant with GMP standards. Finally, utility validation. This involves verifying that our critical utilities, such as HVAC systems, compressed air, purified water, steam, and nitrogen, meet their defined quality and performance requirements. Consistent utility performance is vital for GMP operations because it affects the overall quality of our products. When we combine equipment qualification, calibration, maintenance, and utility validation, we create a robust foundation that supports consistent, compliant manufacturing processes and ultimately high-quality products. Good documentation practices are essential for maintaining quality and compliance in our operations. When we talk about standardized writing and recording practices, we're emphasizing the importance of making sure all documents are clear, accurate, complete, legible, and traceable. These qualities help us support GMP compliance consistently across all our processes. Now, a key part of this is the ALCOA Plus principles. These principles are like the backbone of data integrity. They tell us that data must be attributable so we can trace it back to who created it. It must be legible, easy to read and understand. It should be contemporaneous, recorded at the time of the activity. It needs to be original, meaning the initial record is preserved. And it must be accurate, reflecting the true situation. Plus, we add that data should be complete, giving all necessary information. It must be consistent over time, enduring so it remains accessible, and available, ready when needed. Moving on to batch records, these are comprehensive documents that capture every detail of production and testing for each batch. They're vital because they provide a complete history, ensuring traceability and confirming that each batch was manufactured according to approved procedures. This helps us verify quality and compliance at every step. Lastly, electronic systems are now integral to our documentation. These are validated computerized systems used for recording, processing, and storing data, in accordance with EU GMP Annex 11. They are designed to ensure the security, accuracy, and integrity of electronic records, which is crucial in maintaining overall data integrity and supporting GMP compliance. Together, these practices form the foundation of reliable documentation and data integrity. They help us ensure that our data is trustworthy, compliant, and ready to stand up to audits or inspections, supporting our overall goal of delivering safe, quality products. Now, let's explore material sourcing. It's crucial that we obtain raw materials, packaging, and components only from approved, qualified suppliers. This helps us ensure consistent quality and meet all regulatory requirements. Moving on to line clearance, this is a key step performed before starting any operation. It's a documented check to make sure the production area is clean, free from previous products or materials, and fully prepared for the next batch. Next, we have in-process checks. These are real-time monitoring and testing activities during manufacturing. They allow us to ensure everything stays within the defined parameters, helping us deliver a product that's consistently high quality. Then, there's contamination control. This involves preventive measures like proper facility design, strict personnel hygiene, thorough cleaning, and controlled workflows. All of these steps are vital to prevent chemical, microbial, or cross-contamination, safeguarding both product integrity and consumer safety. Finally, process validation is about confirming that our manufacturing processes reliably produce products that meet all predetermined specifications and quality attributes. It's a documented program that provides confidence that our processes are robust. And of course, production controls tie everything together. By implementing these controls, we ensure the entire manufacturing process remains consistent, compliant, and capable of delivering safe, effective products. All these elements are essential pieces of our overall quality system, ensuring we produce only the best. Let's take a look at the lab setup. A well-equipped, controlled quality control laboratory is essential for reliable testing. This means having validated instruments, proper workflows, and trained analysts in place to ensure that our results are both accurate and consistent. Moving on to analytical method validation, this is a critical process where we demonstrate that our methods are specific, precise, accurate, and robust. Essentially, it shows that the methods are fit for their intended purpose, giving us confidence in our data. Next is stability testing. We conduct long-term and accelerated studies to determine how a product degrades over time. This helps us establish shelf life, optimal storage conditions, and ensure ongoing quality throughout the product's life cycle. Finally, let's talk about out-of-specification, or OOS, management. This involves a structured approach to investigating, documenting, and resolving results that fall outside expected ranges. The goal here is to identify the root causes and make sure our products maintain the highest quality standards. All of these elements together form the backbone of a robust quality control system, which is vital for delivering safe and effective products to our customers. Now, let's look at the key validation processes that ensure quality and compliance throughout manufacturing. First, process validation is a documented approach that guarantees our manufacturing process consistently produces products meeting predefined quality attributes. It's about making sure everything runs reliably and in accordance with regulatory standards. Next, cleaning validation is crucial. It's a verification process to confirm that our cleaning procedures effectively remove product residues, microbes, and any contaminants. This step is vital to prevent cross-contamination and ensure patient safety. Then, we have computer system validation. This involves a structured evaluation to confirm that our computerized systems are accurate, reliable, and secure. It also ensures data integrity and compliance with EU GMP Annex 11 requirements, which is essential for maintaining overall quality. Finally, equipment qualification is a stepwise process, covering design qualification, installation qualification, operational qualification, and performance qualification. This process confirms that equipment is properly designed, installed correctly, operates as intended, and performs consistently throughout its life cycle. All these validation activities are interconnected. They collectively support our commitment to quality, compliance, and continuous improvement in our manufacturing processes. Let's talk about vendor audits. These are periodic assessments, either on-site or remote, where we review our supplier facilities. The goal here is to verify that they are complying with good manufacturing practice requirements and to ensure they consistently deliver quality materials. Regular audits help us catch any issues early and maintain high standards across our supply chain. Next, we have supplier approval. This is a formal qualification process where we evaluate, document, and approve our suppliers. We look at their quality systems, their track record of performance, and their ability to meet our specifications. This process ensures that only reliable, quality-focused suppliers are part of our network. Finally, let's discuss raw material traceability. This system allows us to track raw materials from the moment we procure them all the way through production. It provides full transparency, which is crucial if we need to investigate deviations or conduct recalls. Traceability gives us confidence that we know exactly what goes into our products and can respond swiftly if needed. All these processes, audits, approvals, and traceability, are vital to maintaining the integrity and quality of our products. They help us build a resilient supply chain that supports our overall quality goals. Now, let's talk about EU-compliant labeling. This is all about making sure that the product information on the packaging meets all the necessary EU regulatory requirements. That means clear, accurate details about the product, including warnings, batch numbers, and multilingual content, so that users across different countries can understand how to use the product safely and correctly. Next, we have tamper-proof packaging. This is designed with security features that make it obvious if a package has been opened or altered. It's crucial for maintaining product integrity and ensuring patient safety, as it helps prevent tampering and guarantees that what the patient receives is exactly what was intended. Finally, let's discuss serialization and traceability. Under the EU Falsified Medicines Directive, each product pack is given a unique identifier. This system allows for end-to-end verification, meaning we can track each item throughout the entire supply chain. This not only helps to combat falsified medicines, but also ensures that every pack can be traced back to its origin, enhancing the overall safety and integrity of the supply chain. All these elements, labeling, tamper-proof packaging, and serialization, are interconnected parts of our commitment to compliance, safety, and quality in pharmaceutical packaging and labeling. Let's start by looking at audit frequency. Scheduled internal audits are conducted at specific intervals, and their main goal is to evaluate how well we're complying with EU GMP requirements. These audits are crucial because they help us identify areas where we can improve and ensure that our processes stay on track. Consistent auditing keeps us proactive rather than reactive. Moving on to CAPA management, this is a structured approach to tackling deviations or audit findings. When issues arise, we don't just fix them temporarily. Instead, we dig deep to find the root causes. Then, we implement corrective and preventive actions to make sure those issues don't happen again. It's about creating a cycle of continuous improvement. Lastly, let's talk about mock EU GMP audits. These are essentially practice inspections, either performed by our internal teams or external experts. The purpose is to assess our readiness for an actual EU GMP audit. By simulating the process, we can spot compliance gaps early and address them before the real inspection takes place. It's a valuable tool to ensure we're fully prepared and confident when the time comes for the official audit. Together, these elements, regular audits, effective CAPA management, and mock inspections, form a comprehensive strategy to maintain and demonstrate our compliance and readiness at every step. Let's talk about the different types of inspections conducted by EU authorities. They perform routine GMP inspections to ensure ongoing compliance, but they also carry out for-cause inspections when there's a specific concern. Pre-approval inspections happen before a product is authorized, and re-inspections are conducted to verify that standards are maintained over time. These inspections are essential for verifying product quality and regulatory adherence. Moving on to required documentation, it's crucial to maintain comprehensive and up-to-date records. This includes standard operating procedures, batch records, validation reports, training files, calibration data, and quality manuals. Essentially, Any document that demonstrates full GMP compliance needs to be well-organized and readily available, as it forms the backbone of regulatory inspections. Now, let's discuss common deficiencies that regulators often find. These can include incomplete documentation, which makes it hard to verify compliance. Poor data integrity is another frequent issue, raising concerns about the accuracy of the data. Inadequate HVAC or cleaning validation can compromise product quality, and insufficient training can lead to errors. Deviations that aren't properly investigated and weak CAPA systems also stand out. These gaps can jeopardize the entire quality system. Finally, regarding regulatory submissions and inspections, it's important to understand that these are not just about passing checks, but demonstrating a robust quality system. Clear, complete, and accurate documentation is key. Being prepared to thoroughly explain your processes and corrective actions shows regulators that your facility is committed to maintaining high standards. Ultimately, these inspections are an opportunity to showcase your compliance efforts and reinforce your commitment to product quality. Let's take a closer look at some of the common documentation gaps we encounter. Often, records and SOPs are incomplete, inconsistent, or not properly maintained. This can seriously impact traceability and make it difficult to stay compliant with EU GMP standards. Next, we have HVAC issues. Improper airflow patterns, inadequate pressure differentials, and poor filtration can all lead to contamination risks and even cleanroom failures. We also see a lack of periodic qualification, which only worsens these problems. Moving on to data integrity, missing audit trails, uncontrolled access, and backdated entries undermine the reliability and credibility of data, which is critical in our industry. Lastly, training deficiencies are quite common. When GMP training programs are irregular, poorly documented, or ineffective, they result in improper practices and gaps in personnel competency. These issues collectively highlight some of the key areas where Indian pharmaceutical operations can improve to meet global standards. Let's now look at the gap assessment. This is a crucial step where we thoroughly evaluate the current state of the facility, systems, and documentation. The goal here is to identify any non-compliances and areas that need improvement before we move on to the EU GMP inspection. It's about understanding exactly where we stand so we can plan the necessary actions. Next comes implementation. This involves executing all the corrective actions we've identified. This could mean upgrading facilities, updating standard operating procedures, training staff to ensure everyone is on the same page, validating processes to confirm they work as intended, and strengthening the overall quality management system. Essentially, this is where we put our plan into action. Following that, we have the mock audit. Think of this as a dress rehearsal, either internal or external, where we test our readiness for the actual EU GMP inspection. It helps us verify that the improvements are effective and highlights any remaining gaps we need to address before the real inspection. Then there's CAPA closure. Once we've completed our corrective and preventive actions, we need to finalize and document everything. This ensures that all findings from the mock audit are resolved and that our systems are fully compliant. Proper documentation here is key to demonstrating our commitment to quality and compliance. Finally, we reach the final certification stage. This is where regulatory authorities conduct the official EU GMP inspection. If we've done everything right, addressed all gaps, implemented improvements, and documented thoroughly, this inspection should result in approval and certification, confirming that our facility meets all necessary standards. Throughout this process, the key takeaway is that each step builds on the previous one, leading us towards full compliance and successful certification. It's a systematic approach that ensures readiness and confidence for the final inspection. For further support, please contact us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional assistance you might need after today's presentation. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We truly appreciate your interest and engagement. Remember, you're not alone in this journey, and we're happy to be a resource for you moving forward.